What YouTube wants is they want people to click on a video and they want to watch it. At its core, that's what it is. Now, you can like draw little lines and go as deep as you want into how to get people to click and how to get people to watch. I mean, essentially, by studying the algorithm, you'll learn that you're more studying human psychology, right? What do humans want to watch? What do they find enjoying?
I told this story years ago, probably would have helped. It's so much more acceptable now. Like, everyone wants to be a YouTuber. Everyone wants to be a TikToker. Like, growing up now, like, you can just tell by the people and the numbers and explosion of social media that, like, it's a lot more widely accepted. And also, it might also be where I grew up. In North Carolina, it's different than LA. But back then, like, it really just was a strange thing. You know what I mean? To, like, want to dedicate your life to being a YouTuber and being that obsessed. And so for me, like, there's probably like 0 people within a 1 hour radius of me that actually loved YouTube like I did. I just set up a computer in my room and he would come over and edit the videos after I finished, and I would just watch him edit. And then I would just be like, why'd you cut that? Why did you cut this? You know, every YouTuber says it. It's like, no one will ever be able to replicate my style. I gotta edit it. But newsflash, someone can. It's actually not as difficult as you think. But back then, you know, I'm a teenager. I didn't understand that. At the start, it was just a lot of like micromanaging like that. But even then, it still freed up so much time because I just kind of got to the point where I was like, I can't stand editing. So I just want to make videos. And so that first one, you know, I started with like 2 or 3 people, and then every month I just hired someone else as the videos got bigger, and here we are 4 years later.
Yeah. I feel like whenever it comes to creating videos, it's so easy to see a good title and thumbnail and be like, all right, let's just do whatever it takes to make this video and get it up because it's gonna do well.
Yeah.
We basically have a vision this year, and it's like, how can we say something? Like, what are we doing here if not to contribute to society in some way? Like, that's what all art does. It's supposed to have a message. It's supposed to have a purpose. And so that's what the metaverse video was. This is a topic that we're interested in. How do we feel about this topic? Like, is this something that we're excited about? Is this something that we think is scary? And what story can we tell if we spend 100 days in it? We have amazing role models. Like, I look up to people like Mr. Beast. He created a market that I benefit from. You know, he's so incredible and inspiring. I look up to so many people that are just reinvesting into their videos. So I don't think we should look at that as like a negative thing or a bad thing. I think everyone has their own style of creating. But for me, I found the best videos come from me just doing things that are accessible to me.
I started YouTube at the right place at the right time. I've got really lucky with like a lot of things that have put me to where I'm at. And if I were to go start from scratch today, like I just don't think in 10 years I would be where I'm at. Like, I just got really lucky with things. So even though I'm an outlier, like, results are gonna vary. Take something that applies to you and hopefully it levels you up a little bit, but don't compare yourselves to the Jimmy Donaldsons of the world.
It's weird to be a creator if you're not consuming the content that you're creating, at least to some degree. And I think maybe you get less interested in over time, but I was like, it was nonstop. And Smash was like my life for a couple of years. My most viewed video right now, embarrassingly, is a top 10 Salty Ice Climbers moments from back then.
Oh, wow.
Nothing to do with me, my personality. It's just a compilation of 10 moments, and that's my most viewed video.
If you're starting completely from scratch and you have 0 experience, then a huge hurdle that holds people up from starting a YouTube channel is actually just not getting started with the thing in the first place. So what I'd be doing is I'd just be making 3 videos and uploading them to a new YouTube channel. And in those 3 videos, I'd get some pretty good insight into how I feel about making videos. I'm going to be absolutely terrible at it because, like with any skill, it takes ages to get good at the thing. But at least at the start, I've made some kind of effort in doing it.
Here's the thing. The next Mr. Beast is not going to be making videos like Mr. Beast. Love the guy. I think he's incredibly intelligent. We're friends, but I don't aspire to do what Jimmy does. I think my path by nature, if I want to be a massive creator, has to be significantly different. So I don't look at Mr. Beast and think like I should do what he's doing. I think, how can I take some inspiration from him and do my own thing? What I do really respect about Jimmy, and I think what he does a great job at, is taking inspiration from the right people.